I was an awful listener in almost every possible way. I was arrogant. In other words, really what this conversation is about is me telling you what I want you to do, or convincing you that my thought is right. It wasn't some evil megalomaniac driven thing. It was just I was a guy who was a striver and I wanted to get ahead, and getting ahead meant convincing people of your point of view. As you become a senior leader, it's a lot less about that, and it's a lot more about getting the best out of the people you work with, letting them feel empowered, benefiting from rich, complex information. And so I shifted as a necessity to become a better listener, and I think I got more relaxed in what I was doing, and just more able to be patient and to be open to new ideas. The best advice I ever heard about listening, and it significantly changed at age 61, my own listening approach, and this was a couple of years ago, is when Sam Palmisano, CEO of IBM, was talking to our leadership team in Thousand Oaks, where our company's headquartered, and somebody asked him after he had discussed his experience in Japan, "Hey Sam, why was Japan so important to you as a leadership development opportunity in your 30s or whatever he was?" And he said, "Because I learned to listen." And I thought, gosh, that's pretty amazing. And somebody followed up and said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "I learned to listen by having only one objective: comprehension. I only was trying to understand what the person was trying to convey to me. I wasn't trying to listen to critique. I wasn't listening to object. I wasn't listening to convince. I was listening solely for comprehension." That was an epiphany for me. When I started listening just for comprehension, there's time later for critique, there's time later for argument, there's time later for all the other things. I found that my bandwidth for listening increased in a very meaningful way for me. Also, by listening for comprehension only, that's the greatest sign of respect you can give someone. I so care about what you're saying, all I want to know is, what are you saying? I might ask some clarifying questions to make sure I got it, but that is a very, very powerful sort of contextual setting for somebody to listen.